Okay, so welcome back on the 13th episode of the Broken Kid podcast. Today we're going to be talking about how 2010 was just unmatched in terms of Nickelodeon. Now, you might have seen my fucking dog there. He's disrespectful. He doesn't give a shit about anything. And he's named after that black wolf from the Harry Potter series. The one who turns out to be a good person. But anyhow, not too long ago I was watching some old, and I watched it, I do it all the time, but I just happened to be high this time, and I decided to get down to my list of things I want to watch while I'm baked as hell. And one of them was fucking Victorious and Invader Zim. Now, I didn't get to watch full episodes of Invader Zim. I get to let me close the fucking door, my fucking mom. Back. But, so now I got two ignorant dogs in here. My real dog and my mom. No, just kidding. Anyhow, I didn't get to see Invader Zim full on episodes, but I did get to see Tori, the Victoria show. I called her Tori like I know her. And, my God, these shows are kind of dark. I was watching Victorious, and, you know, the teacher is so funny because I realized, and I only got to watch about 3 episodes of the first season, and they're really well written, they're funny. But they're not really for kids, and they're not really advertised for kids. They're more so for teenagers. But still, teenagers want to I was just watching a show when I was like 15 or like more so 12. I was 12, and I remember I just had this moment of calmness come over me watching these shows because it really brought me back to my childhood, and for me specifically, it was really meaningful because my childhood was actually quite fun. For a while, up in right around that period of 12 years old, it was really good. So watching this and actually enjoying it was really awesome because you get into a lot of old shows that you rewatch and you kind of wish you didn't, or they just don't hold up, or having watched them and you not thinking they're as good as you remember them being kind of affects your view on them. So I'm really glad that it actually accentuated my liking for this show. And it's so funny because you watch this and you're like, this is... I don't know if it was because Dan Schneider was on set or because they were trying to like be... They are the masters of hiding things that are kind of nasty, very in plain sight. Because there's that Psychowitz, the teacher who comes in dressed hella homeless. There's a line in one of the first or second episodes where he says, thank you, Tori, for giving me these $2 in the morning. And she's asked, why did you do that? And she says, I thought he was homeless. And there's a part where he says, this is how I feel when I'm high as hell too, when he says, am I having visions or am I seeing right? And it was when he says this to Tori's performance when she's over here performing and a bird appears. And I'm like, either this guy's fucking he's done hard drugs. He's done probably shrooms. He has done shrooms and he smokes weed. And he's like trying to ask, am I okay or is it the drugs taking a toll on me? Whether recreational or not. But I do think he's a fucking vibe and we should all... This is one thing I learned, how these characters are fucking... They're pretty cool. I mean, they're cool back then, but right now you get to see them for what they are. And it's almost like, I don't know, if you see my room, it's all inspired by pop culture and stuff. You know, like I literally got, aside from having my dog there and the Chucky and the Gurr and, you know, all these stolen posters, and Marilyn Monroe and another stolen poster, and then the fucking, you know, the Chucky mask right there. It was really good, but... You realize how bad it is, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, there's a scene where he literally says this. He says, they ask Beck, Andre asks Beck if he wants to. Andre and Rob ask Beck if they want to go to ballet classes, and it's funny because what Beck says, and you know Beck has a girlfriend, and this was after Tori kissed him, and he agreed to it after him being nice to her, just like in little ways. But he goes on to gaslight this poor emo girl. I'm surprised she didn't slice her wrist and die. You know, it's fucking crazy. But he says to the invitation, he says, no, me and Jade already have plans. He doesn't say, oh no, I can't do that. I'm with my girlfriend, Jade. I'm not going because I don't want to cheat. I'm not going because I already have plans with the girl I don't really care about that much. And also, I don't understand why he's dating her. Two totally different people. She's not crazy. She's not mean. Just protective. I mean, kind of bad too. But there's also like my God, like Andre. He knows he can pull that pussy on Tori. He can pull her anytime he wants. He just chooses not to. He's even coming like, yeah, yo, baby. Yeah, girl. What you got, little short one? He's like flirting and, you know, I'm watching this and shit. And God damn. And then there's a scene where Victoria, she's trying to like, it's almost like you think she's going to rape Kat. She's drugging her to get the secret onto how you fucking beat the bird scene. I thought it was crazy. I was like, man, might as well just put drugs in her drink or the cookies and sedate her. But no. But anyhow, that's it for today. Because my mom's being a bitch and I can't do